Hi Quinton, how are you?
I'm fine. Fine yourself?
Yeah, I'm really, really well. Can you tell us a bit about your company, Biodynamics, what you do, why you're in the biogas market?
Sure. So it's I think the third time we're exhibiting here. Biodynamics is a family-owned. We're from Belgium. A family-owned concrete tank builder. What we do is basically in situ monolithic tanks in reinforced concrete. 80% of what we do is basically biogas.
Yeah.
We started in the early 90s, family-owned company, really small, 5-6 people, one construction crew. Now we operate, let's say, in continental Europe, in the UK.
Yeah.
And the biggest market we have now is France. Right. And that's where we really went on this biogas boom, which started in 2010 something.
Okay.
And that's where most of our growth comes from.
How is particularly UK market for you? Are you based in the UK?
We have an office in the UK, just outside of, it's a really small village. It's next to Barnsley.
Barnsley.
Yeah. I'm not even sure it's a village, it's a city, right?
Yeah, possibly.
So that's where we have our local operations office, where we have a dedicated project manager for the UK. For us, the UK market is still a bit, we're still a bit hungry.
Okay.
If you compare the potential, which is definitely there, but it's not developed yet, we have the impression. We do have quite a few references already. You know one yourself very well, in Scotland now, where we're building. But we're still looking for more business, that's for sure. And we do hope that in the next couple of years the thing will finally take off. Because if you compare other markets, say, Germany, France, some other countries coming up now, and the UK is a bit behind. You can really feel it,
down now.
Yeah.
But they're going to get more busy within the next couple of years, yeah?
Let's hope so.
We hoping, yeah.
We're ready to build some more tanks.
Is the Biodynamics particularly concentrating on tanks, concrete tanks, or other?
No, we only do round, circular structures. We're not involved with any other civil works. We're not involved with any walls or buildings. So that makes us also the ideal partner. Let's say you're a general contractor and you have a tank farm or a biogas installation to build. For us, there's absolutely no problem to partner up because we're basically complementary. We're not competition, but the focus is always on concrete tanks. That's it. But we have the knowledge of biogas, obviously, which also helps.
Yeah.
If we see a crazy design, we'll immediately say,
How many countries that Biodynamics is operating in?
Now I need to count. We're in Poland, we're in France, majority of the time. Belgium, obviously, the Netherlands, a little bit in Spain, north of Italy, yeah.
Is the Biodynamics looking in future to be also in countries like USA?
No.
No.
We looked at it. A lot of people were basically approached us. Some of our customers approached us. For the time being, we put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
The reason being, you're a construction guy yourself.
Yeah.
We're a construction company, boots on the ground guys.
Yeah.
If we need to start in the United States tomorrow, we need to have a local team, local legislation, local office. But maybe never say never.
Yeah, exactly.
Never say never. If tomorrow one of our customers says, look, Biodynamics, we have 10 projects in the pipeline, come with us, then it becomes interesting because then we have some sort of it continues the business, That will make it easier for us.
Yeah, of course, definitely. When you've got a lot of projects, it makes more sense to move.
For one or two projects for us, it's just simply too difficult.
Yeah.
We have the formwork which we need to bring to the United States. It's a lot of containers worth of equipment.
Yeah.
We have to do the importation. For the time being, there's enough fruit in Europe.
Yeah.
So we're not hungry yet to go to the United States.
What is the things makes Biodynamic better than other companies in the market? Is there anything special you use, or the technology is quite similar?
I think that the key in what we do is we're still a family-owned company, and if you do business with us, you'll notice is the communication lines are very short. If there's a problem, we solve it. It's a trust business, Okay. We simply, because we're smaller than some of our competitors.
Yeah.
We're never going to be the biggest company, but we're very close. We build partnerships basically. And I think that's the main difference. Technically speaking, I think quality is one of the things which we have quite high standards. And that's feasible because we're like a family, and everybody is accountable for what they do. I think that's the main difference. But it's still a concrete tank,
So the technology Biodynamics uses is quite similar to everybody else in the market. But
there's some nuances which are secret and I can't disclose.
There's some things.
There's some small things, but that if you work with us.
Okay.
But that's nuances. But I think the main thing is that we stand by the customer side, no matter what. And I think for us, if you want to talk to Thomas, our CEO, for example, most of our customers know him personally. If there's a problem, they take the phone, they call him directly. How many companies do you still know where that's possible?
Is there any other industries you can put your services in, not only biogas?
Sure. One of the things you're seeing here, for example, is a water treatment plant.
Okay.
So I didn't tell you, but 80% of what we do is biogas.
Okay.
The remaining 20, and that's also our origin, is water treatment.
Okay.
So that's where we started. Basically, in Belgium, we have a lot of vegetables, potato processing plants, which have a lot of wastewater to treat.
Yeah.
And that's where we, in the late 90s, early 2000s, we start building concrete tanks. And then, the potato processing plants started thinking, but all of this starchy fluid, how can we utilize it? And then became biogas, and then we started rolling into biogas. Yeah. So yes, water treatment too.
And then the biogas market took over most of the biggest part of your business.
Now, and that's because of France, basically. When
France
this
really
took off, it basically took the biogas boom in France. Basically took us. We're French speaking. We're Belgian, so we speak English and Dutch and whatever, and French. And culturally, we're very close to France also. Yeah. And this obviously helps us in developing the market. Yeah.
Perfect, sounds great. Yeah, wish you all the best for your business
in
the UK. I guess you can also help farmers for the liquid storage tanks and.
Sure, and we know about the subsidy, which is now doing. I think there's the manure storage in the UK. There's a bit of a problem right now in the UK. Is that everything is in open pits.
Okay.
Most of them.
Like a lagoon, you mean, or?
Lagoons, lagoons.
Okay.
Which I think by 2027 needs to be closed.
Or concreted, or?
But it needs to be closed. But if you have to cover a lagoon, it's obviously going to be a very costly affair.
Okay.
And I now know there's a subsidy. I'm not exactly sure which department it is because in the UK it's a bit complicated. But you can basically get up to, I think, £250,000 of subsidy for 6 months of manure storage. And concrete tanks are basically an ideal solution for that, which will last you a lifetime, for generations.
Yeah. If anybody you are interested in these services, Biodynamics can definitely deliver. We're working on one of the projects in Scotland with Biodynamics
together.
at the minute.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go myself. I haven't been on site, but I know it's going. I have seen a lot, but I haven't been myself. It's a beautiful place. Yeah. Biodynamics is delivering their services, and we're looking forward to work on more projects with them particularly. And get in touch with Quentin. He's the international sales?
Yeah, international sales. So I'm basically running everything, which is not France, not Belgium, and not the Netherlands.
Yeah, he's the man for you.
Yes.
Take care.